All right. Check, check. All right. Hello, everyone. Or hello, no one. Gonna hang out for a minute while we wait a couple people to show up, maybe. All right. Hello, my friends. Welcome to TFU Studios Live. I'm your host, Anthony Bricali, owner and operator of TFU.INFO and host of the podcasts Transfomers University and TFU News and Views. Today, we are hang on one second. Let me make sure I got some stuff going here. Okay. Today, we are unboxing a couple of neat things that I got courtesy from my friends over at Hasbro. Now, these were given to me for free by the folks from Hasbro. I'm required to mention that. These are promotional items, and they're mine to review and talk about. So, big thank you, big shout out to the folks at Hasbro for the hookup. Today, we're going to talk about this set here, which is now a little closer, the Transformers Generations End Studio Series Bumblebee Retro Rock Garage Volume 1. You can see the back of the box has a bunch of 80s references to Transformers and oh wow, rock out with your leg out. That's pretty solid. And Mr. Cassetto Bato. These are all references to 80s songs, by the way, if you didn't know that. All right. So, swinging this back around, we got some neat artwork here on the side of Bumblebee as we prepare for the Bumblebee movie in the winter. All right, so inside, let's peel out the interior sleeve. Let's peel off the exterior sleeve, I should say. Here is the interior sleeve. This is the back. This is side B. See, it looks like a big cassette. If you don't remember cassettes, don't worry, you did not miss much. All right, let me just touch up the camera here, get a little bit of a better shot on that one. All right, see there is a gold Camaro Bumblebee Z28 inside. You got the, let's march that in a little bit. You can see when you get that to focus. There it is, Z28 behind the tire. Hey, Eric, what's going on? I see at least one person in the chat. If you're watching and you're in the chat, say hello. All right. Yeah, I know you do, Eric. I am shocked that I got these for free because of what's hiding out in this little drawer. So this little drawer down there, and if I can get my lighting a little better here, you can see the cassette robots are hiding in there. Now, if you're a longtime Transformers fan, you know those as, oh God, I gotta remember their names. Is that Noizu? And no, it's not Graffy and Noise, it's the other two. Hey Frank, how you doing? Hello from Long Island, New York. Yeah, this B set looks great in the packaging. You guys are absolutely right. I am almost afraid to open it. But anyway, back to these cassettes because I will open them. These cassettes are made from the molds of late 87 Japanese Headmaster exclusive cassettes. They are stupid rare. The originals, I'll just to give you how expensive those originals go for. I don't even know what they go for now. But back in my earliest days of collecting in 1999, a friend of mine bought one in a damaged box at a no-name Transformers convention called CyberCon Expo in Toms River, New Jersey. He bought one of these for $300 in 1999. Does it have the Studio Series number on the outside or the inside? Let's see. Good question. It does say Studio. Yes, it's got it on the sleeve. Hold on, Eric. I'll pull the sleeve back and just give you a quick view of that. So there you go. On the side of the sleeve, you get Studio Series. Without moving the camera, that is Studio Series 19 right there. All right. So as we go back to the awesome Dinocassettes and Bumblebee, we're gonna open these guys up, figure out how to get this out of the packaging. As always, I have my trusted tools with me for opening toys. If you don't know about these, make sure you have them. One, very simply, a nail clipper. It's good for toy reviews. It's good for keeping your nails clipped, and it's great for cutting the stupid little clasps like that one there, that plastic one in there. Even the bigger ones, the thicker ones, cuts right through them, gets toys out very quickly. Second thing is to have some sort of, get it open. If you've watched my live streams before, you know what I'm going to show you. Is have some sort of knife handy. I got this Leatherman for my birthday, no, for Christmas for my wife, because I do a lot of stuff that requires a multi-tool, especially doing video production. So having this handy for toy reviews makes quick work of any tape on the package. So let's get this sliced. All right, there we go. It's open. And let's see if I can open this without hitting the camera. Yes, Eric, I did pre-order Volume 2 from when we were on RFC Live, actually. I eventually did get through. So technically, I will have two versions of the Dinobot cassettes or the Dinosaur cassettes without spending all that much money. All right, so the bottom here is caught. Give me 1 second. There is something. See, look at that. So before I even unpack this, see that? That piece of cardboard is stuck on something. So we're going to cut the other side. All right, so figure out what's here. The good thing is this packaging folds down flat for the most part. All right, so there is something stuck here. We should be able to push this all the way out. Oh, hold on. I knew I would knock over the camera eventually. All right, hang tight here, folks. Let's get that back to where it goes. All right, I'm going to pull this away from the camera for just a minute. In the meantime, another neat little freebie from Hasbro is the... All right, hold on. Sorry, folks. But getting a camera at this particular height is not the easiest thing to do. So let's get that set up, get that turned. Of course, I knocked into it. That screwed everything up. All right, there we go. Another thing that came was the trading cards from the upcoming Transformers CCG. Aha, that's what's screwing up this packaging. It is the Dinocassettes, which are a separate piece and attached to the box. So that drawer is attached to the box. Here is the Bumblebee overlay that sits above the drawer in the packaging. All right, we'll slide the camera back again, and I will move the CCG cards. These are exclusive cards, by the way, to SDCC. There are 4 cards in that pack. I believe they were announced somewhere. It's Cliff Jumper and a couple of other things. I may open them eventually, but not right now. All right, so there is Bumblebee in the package. There's a Transformers down there. All right, now using our trusty nail clippers, you can just slice right through those. And voila, your toy is now free from packaging. Or is it? Yep, there it is. All right. I'll move this off. I have not opened any Studio Series other than Ratchet, so if anyone wants to help me out here with the transformation. Much obliged. This is the which Bumblebee is this, Eric? You know better than I do on some of this stuff. Let's move that out of the way. There we go. All right, so here is your B. Now, I'm already noticing the tires are a little jammed in there. And it is pretty neat as a gold colored Bumblebee. I'm trying to see if there is some misalignment here on the hood, but I think that's how it's supposed to be. Let's see. All right. Oh, let me just check in on the chat while we're at it. Yeah, I was on the RFC Live, Frank. I also, usually if they do Toy Fair coverage, you probably hear me. But Eric is on there regularly as well. He's also the host of Steel City Bots. And yeah, you can see us both on the live stream. Thanks, Eric. I will try to do series unboxing. Hey, PCM, what's going on? No, it's not so much the which a movie it appeared in. My question actually is this a current studio series mold? I guess this is my. Oh, it's Zeus. Hey, that's confusing. All right, folks. So here we go. There is Bumblebee. There are no instructions in here. Wow. So that is a bit of a trip that there are no instructions in the box. I can't remember the last time an SDCC set didn't come with some sort of figure instructions, unless there they are. They're hiding. All right. So pro tip: instructions are hiding in the packaging in this little slot right in here. All right, there are the instructions, which is huge because I did not want to have to figure out how to do those Dinocassettes on my own and going off of my photos on TFU.INFO. If you go to TFU.INFO into the year section in 1987, you'll find the Dinocassettes in there. In fact, I should probably pull that up so I get the names correct for the original versions, because my brain is blanking on which ones are which. Hey, look at this. Instructions with actual contrast. Hasbro, if you're listening, thank you again for the free toys. This is how instructions should look. Light colored background, highlight color that shows you what to do, and figure in the front. Not dark colored background and darker highlight. That doesn't work. Okay, so this is Bumblebee from Wave 1. Thank you. I have yet to open that Bumblebee. Like I said, the only thing I opened was the Ratchet, which I did for a review on this channel. All right, so let's flip this body over and see what he looks like. I'm going to try to do this. Let me move my laptop just a touch. Hopefully I don't knock over the camera again, because that is awful. And let's see if we can transform this on camera. All right. So these instructions are a little bit of a mess physically. All right, so we got to find the gun, which apparently is in the front. No, well, that goes forward. Yes, I'm one to use the instructions. I know, I'm a weirdo. Why do I not see his weapon? Am I crazy? There are his legs. Hold on. Eric, I have not, in fact, I have not opened the the uh, the Zeus. What's it called? The one from uh, the last night that it's based off of. I haven't opened that one either. I am like almost 2 years behind on opening toys. It's not good. All right, you know what? Let's. Whoa, that's not a good sign. All right, that did not break, but that did pop right off the mark. Aha. What am I doing wrong, folks? Aha. Nope. I don't think that was supposed to happen, was it? Where the hell does that connect to? It's a roof, right? That's a roof. Okay. Nitrosis. Thank you, Eric. Yeah, no. Yeah, generally, I'm not a Frank. I'm not a fan of the Bay versus Transformers, but some of these younger folks who are here are. Um, it's just because I don't think I have much of a connection to them personally. All right, so the instructions are telling me of some sort of weapon hiding in here. Unless, nope, I do not see any sort of gun for him hiding out in the back. We will solve this mystery soon. So, in the meantime, let's get his arms forward. Man, I am not adept at transforming stuff on the camera. It usually has to be slammed into my chest for me to do this properly. All right, this seems to have helped. All right, moving the top. These elbows pop off real easy. In fact, I've popped this elbow off probably about 4 times already in the last minute and a half. The biceps are in good shape. Those don't. This popped off in a completely different spot than before. Look at that. There's a peg there for this hand. So we're gonna peg that back in. If I can see the damn thing. By the way, episode 29 of Transformers University has been recorded. Did that before I did this. So that will be edited and online real soon. All right, let's get the hand extended. There we go. And there we go. That's one hand. Oh, Bayverse. All right. So it seems fairly intuitive, actually. His front of his car is the upper portion of his body. Does seem to be a bit of trying to keep things out of the way of itself. There we go. I am being very careful because of gold plastic. And these come down. I'm actually a few steps ahead, thank goodness. The front of the whole car seems to lift out. Eric, was it you that said the feet transformation on this is pretty new and different? So that's the foot. That is sliding this back. Let's see what everyone. Hey, Dinobot Maximize, welcome. All right. In the meantime, I'm gonna throw up a visual here again. I'm gonna put the SDCC cards back up here because I need to figure out this toy without having to reach over a camera and over the table. So if you'll bear with me a minute or two, talk to me. Has everyone been caught up on IDW comics lately? I am. I can talk about that, though. Do give some spoiler warnings for people if you do start talking about that. And there goes the roof. And there goes the arm. Thank goodness I'm in my kitchen area where I can hear things hit the floor. Okay, it's over there on the other side of the tail. The card game's nice. You know, the card game, sort of trying to keep it a little spoiler free around here, but the card game seems to have some of that beautiful art from the Legends the Legends mobile game that was out a few years back. That game never made sense to me as a game, but was certainly pretty to look at as opposed to the current set of games, which are, you know, kind of nice to look at, but don't have that same kind of art, but are at least more fun to play. All I know is everything on this Bumblebee is super tight as far as being able to slide things the way the instructions say to slide them out. All right, I've gotten the hood back, which I think is the bigger test here. So with that in mind, we're going to do this, this. Okay, that seems to be a little bit further along now. Once the hood comes out, as you see the arm popped off. So did part of the hood. Oh no, I put that back already. I cannot reach where the arm went to at the moment. Also, I want to thank you all for hanging out with me on a Saturday. I know everyone has things they like to do, and so I appreciate you spending a little bit of your day just chilling on here. Hopefully, I am entertaining you a bit. If anything, my inability to transform this toy should amuse you in some way. All right, now swinging this around, trying to get these silly leg things. Wow. There's a lot going on with these legs. Okay, I think I got them now. There is something sort of counterintuitive to this leg design. It works, but if you don't know it's there the way it's there, it seems to be a bit confusing. Now, how did the feet come back around? Ah, just like that. Okay. It's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. I feel like there's things are supposed to peg into and I'm not seeing it. And again, I swear this Bumblebee is missing its gun. Now, I haven't looked online to see if it's supposed to come with it, or if maybe it's hiding out in this box somewhere, which it could very well be. I do like how the roof and windshield hide in the back of the behind that front hood. It's pretty neat. Oh, the Flame Toys figures. Hold on, I'm just catching up here. So the Flame Toys figures, they're expensive. I am fine with, licensed party. I mean, as a fan, it certainly doesn't sit wrong with me. However, those Flame Toys figures are pricey, man. I mean, I would love to own a version of Tarn, but not at $300 and up. And yeah, it doesn't bother me that they don't transform. I think, for the most part, I think that's fine. And even the model kits, I mean, I get the appeal, but okay, so that is the Bumblebee. I'm going to go fetch the arm that fell and figure out if this came with a gun. So while I walk around the other side of the room, get under my kitchen table here, should check the box art. I don't think it can. Oh, there it is. So the gun is hiding with the Dinocassettes. I can see it from here. So we will dig that out in just a moment. But clearly they just reprinted the Studio Series artwork. Interesting that, yes. So that arm then does detach for the cannon attachment, which is in the box. All right. Message retracted. I didn't know you can retract a message. All right. What in particular are you curious about with the Dinocassettes? I'm about to figure out how to get these guys out. Let's move Bumblebee out of the way. All right, so there they are. If that's what you're curious about. Where are they? They're in that drawer. All right. Let me get the original names up here. My old man brain cannot remember names for the life of me anymore. Especially on farm release Transformers. All right, so here we go. We're gonna put these guys out. Actually, I'm gonna pull that out of there. I don't like leaving a blank screen up, so hang out with Mr. Gold Bumblebee. Yeah, I don't mind him in the gold. He's kind of like update to Gold Bug from the Return of Optimus Prime. I do mind Gold Plastic Syndrome though, so I'm wondering if this is going to shatter like my Beast Wars Neo Randy that fell off my shelf years back and shattered on the floor like an egg. All right, what's the best way to attach this gun? Let's see. I feel like there's only one way to attach this gun. Or at least there should be only one way to attach. There we go. All right, and there he is with his gun attachment. My camera's a little crooked, isn't it? Let me bring that in for a little bit of close up, better lighting. It's weird. YouTube's video setup shows the video mirrored instead of its normal way, so I tend to turn left when I'm supposed to go right. It's not grafty. Is it leg out? It's leg out. It's got to be, right? Definitely not decimal. hang with me. I'm just pulling up my TFU.INFO entries from 1987 for these guys. Yeah, could be Golden Lagoon, but movie style Golden Lagoon. That's a pretty big jump. Okay, so Dinocassettes, since that's the really, let's face it, that's the thing people want out of this set, especially if you're a G1 fan. Yeah, you know what? I've never transformed these. I've barely ever seen the originals. I do have some fantastic photos on the site. Someone, I forgot who sent them to me, but they are really good. So let's start with Dial. I am going to drop the camera down so that it is the right height for this. I can take the tripod off to make it a little steadier because I'm just kind of wrapping it in another tripod. Here is Dial, the Dinocassette. All right, so these should be a lot easier as far as transformation goes. So we, according to instructions, he faces this way. Then we flip out the front paws, flip around the back legs, pull the feet forward. And I'll pause here for a second because I know I'm kind of rushing through this. So that's what we got so far. And let's see, from here, it appears to be some sort of tail. There's the tail. Underneath, there's a second tail. See that? I'll flip that up. So now the tail is extra long. The dino head flips up. Pull the hands back out just a touch. It says I can split the feet, which you can. Get a little balance there. And then it's just a matter of attaching the weapon. So let me back that up there and see if I can get the weapons out of the package while we look at the Dinocassettes. Metallic green paint. You know, I think it was Testers. I had this great metallic paint I used for a custom I did years ago of what was a Cyberjet painted all green with some black highlights. And I want to say I used some sort of metallic green paint, and I swear it was Tester. So yeah, try your local store that does acrylic paints. It should really be like $1 or $2. It shouldn't even be that expensive. All right, so here we go. Got his weapons out, and while I'm at it, I'm just gonna rescue the weapons for the next figure, for Uruaz, or Noizu, spelled backwards. What's with the Hasbro team right now and spelling names backwards as a out of coming up with a name? Like, I'm not one that really rags on the team like some other people. I understand they have a job to do, but that's just, I mean, can we do something that hasn't been done since, you know, that is Tomax and Zaymot level of punnery, which is fine in 1985 for something that was done once, but yeah, the names just bother me. Anyway, all right, so here, let's get these weapons attached. Of course, like all vintage cassettes, the weapons attach via the spool holes on the cassette. All right, so there is Dial, or Dairu, as he is known. He is the upper body of Legout. He is the Autobot Energy Resource Scout. And here I'll give you his 87 tech spec just for fun. Fleet of foot can run up to 200 kilometers per hour in dinosaur mode. Both thumbs contain sensors that can rapidly detect energy. Cheerful and brimming with Cheerful and brimming over with curiosity, Dial sometimes gets too carried away in his duties, leading to major system failure. Carries Wave Blasters, combines with Zauru to form Leg Out. Strength of 5, Intelligence of 6, Speed of 6, Endurance 7, Rank 5, Courage 5, Firepower 7, Skill 8. All right, that's the first one of these two. I'm going to kind of move him off to the side here. Hopefully he does not fall all over the place. Now here is Uruaz, which is Zauru, spelled backwards. Let's see if we can get this a little better in focus. That clear plastic is going to mess with the focus of the camera for sure. All right. All right, working off the instructions for this one. Turn it around, starting on this side, and oh yeah, lo and behold, this one is a Decepticon, which makes it the evil twin of Zauru, who will be in the Volume 2 set, and I believe Uruaz, which is Dairu's counterpart, will be in that as well, in clear. So combining these, I'm combining an Autobot and Decepticon, just so you're aware. Ooh, I just whacked my screen up here. All right, here we go. All right, so there. All right, so this folds out and flips over. Pull that over here. Okay, that's the tail. And then the dinosaur head flips up and over. Here we go. Let me pull that away so you can see. Head, tail. And then from there, it's pretty simple. The feet fold out of the bottom. And the weapons attach in the back. Man, I'm so glad I didn't have to pay $300 for these. They're cool, but really, come on. Is that $300 worth of fun for you? No, I'm pretty sure Zeus, if you look around, Testers does acrylics. I'll hunt. I might still have my metallic green in the garage. If I do, I'll take a photo of it and send you the picture of the box, because I'm pretty sure there's something that you get your way. And I wonder if I can find a picture of that. Let me Google my stuff here, my website at least. Because I did a custom, and I swear I've got a photo of it somewhere. Now, it's probably on my old pre-TFU.info site. All right, let's see if combining instructions are in here. So to form Leg Out, did they give the name? They do not give the name on the instructions, but let's form Leg Out. Instructions tell me it has to start from cassette mode, so just for fun, we're going to put these guys back in cassette mode, which shouldn't take all that long. That goes in there. That goes. Oh. All right, that's a 1. I mean, just for the weapons, you know how many collectors are out there that probably have an original or one of these that they've passed on or bought just to have the mold but not the weapons, and can now get the weapons for a fraction of the cost of what they probably would have paid a year ago. All right, so here are the cassettes, and if you're unaware, these two do combine. So we're going to start with Dairu. All right, so let's put him into robot mode. They want it this way. Okay, so this, so it wants me to flip this, the leg section out, bring that down like that, bring the tail section up and further down like so. Let me do that again. So tail section comes up and then comes back down. Okay, so there's a split there. There's that joint across the top. Dinosaur head then flips out this way and up. So there, see there's that extra little joint in there that flips it up. And now it wants me to fold something in half, which I don't know what. That way and that way. Aha. So it wants this like that. You can see where this is headed. So push this a little back so we can get some better focus. Let me get my hand out of the way. Move the camera a touch. There we go. So you can see that middle section splits in half. There's the dinosaur head. All right. And last step is push that down. There we go. We have the upper body for leg out. All right, moving that off. Lower body for leg out. Starting this way. We're going to go this down and around, and this down and around. Sure looks like a pair of legs to me. All right, this gets folded, and this gets folded. Clear orange robo pants. Now these fold up. So you might need to twist that down just a touch to get them to fold up. They fold up into the shins. Move my finger out of the way. There we go. And on the back of these legs, sorry, didn't mean to move that from the camera, there appears to be oh, I went the wrong way with those. So the shins, these aren't shins, these are, that's why they had a hard time folding. These fold backwards. So this is the back of the legs, like this. I get my hand out here. Come on, camera, focus. There we go. All right, so there are the back of the legs. And then the front of the legs have two little pieces inside of them. I'm going to pull these back here so I can see them a little better. This is kind of tricky with clear plastic. You may be inclined to take something sharp and pointy and pull those out. I would avoid that if I can because of the clear plastic. So one goes all the way down, one does not want to. Make sure they're not broken. They are not broken. I guess one is supposed to be slightly forward, going by the instructions. That is a little strange, but that is the design. So as you can see, the one on the right, sorry, the one on the left doesn't seem to go down as far as the one on the right. Okay, now the easy part, putting the two together. So here we go, 1, 2. Supposed to combine up in here. Aha. So I thought these little tabs here are how they connect, but it is not. They connect simply by lowering one into the other, and then using the dinosaur head here And this post here, where my thumb is, you can see there's a post, and there is a port on the dinosaur head. Those lock into one another, and then voila, you have leg out minus his weapons. And so 2 weapons go up here. So let's pull out the other ones here. 1 weapon goes up here. And then 1 down here. Just trying to figure out how to get this to lock in a little better, but we'll do that in a second. And then 1 down here. So he's supposed to come up to about there. I feel like something is leaning forward and shouldn't be. All right. Hang with Bumblebee a second. I'm going to try to solve this mystery, Scoop. Clear Orange Robopants would be a fantastic band name. Sounds like a ska band, if you ask me. All right, there we go. There is the second half of the set. I'll pull this camera back just to show these guys together. Left is right, right is left. It's killing me, by the way. I gotta figure out how to change that setting in YouTube. There we have it. Clear Orange Robopants Gold Bumblebee. Fly this in a bit closer. There you have it. All right, that's pretty cool looking. I'm gonna rest the camera down for just a minute. See that chest kind of gets locked in there. Something is not just sitting right. Let me look at my. I'll share this link to what the original layout looks like in the chat. I feel like mine is just not sitting the same way, and it should be. Don't know why. All right. That takes care of one one SDCC figure. I don't know if I have the energy to do a second one right this minute, but I think I'm going to take a quick break for some lunch, and because we've been going for about an hour here. And then when I come back, and the plan is to come back, hopefully before my wife gets back, Because it's nice having the house to myself. When I get back, we can do this one. I'm going to slide that into the box. I don't know how I'm going to get the camera to get this right, but hold on. There we go. Nope. There we go. We're going to do this little bad boy here. Until then, I will catch you all in a little bit. Thanks again for joining in, for watching the live stream. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please do. And if you are, please tell a friend. We're still trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Once we do, I am giving away a Studio Series Thundercracker. So check out the giveaway video. All you got to do is comment, and you'll be part of that giveaway. And if we can get to 1,000 subscribers, someone's getting that toy. Until then, see you in a little bit. Later.